The ball is right at the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. They're looking for the first touchdown of the day. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wideout trying to rock, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Snap to the back. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Gardner. And they fail to hook up. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll pick up enough. First play of the period, 1st down here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pushes ahead. Saunters. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've moved it inside the 10. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. back open in the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Down the middle. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't...
Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the same runner's got it again. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Gilbert. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country.
He's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the touchdown. ASU. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. He's got room to run. And they'll get him down that time. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
He gets loose. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Burrell. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Crosses, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. In the shotgun, handoff inside. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. A handoff to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Same tailback, another carry. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be a final play of this opening quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Let's try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He keeps it on a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. It's a second and goal play for the offense. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to the left.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll ride the back again here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense on the field to take over. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. First down to 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, ASU. Great connection there for 6 points.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Finds room at the 30. Breaking tackles and going. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they trap him for a sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator bet.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Makes it look easy.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. Bursts into space. Inside the 20.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Fair catch made near the 45. Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Gilbert. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain of the pitch and catch. The offense threatening now, first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. Stadium buzzy, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the stop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's got him. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the 1st down. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught. Hard-hitting tackle.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle it.
Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Now improvising. He wants it all. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. With the catch, it's Baker. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gives it on the option. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play thrown.
Quarterback moving. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right on the money. Flying down the left side. All the way in for the touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford.
Looking for space, it's Palmer.
Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Horned Frogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Now he's looking into the middle. He holds it in, and nobody. Offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking for the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Moving away from pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Baker. Off to the races to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, TCU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They go to the ground. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 1st down here for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick tempo here for the offense. Quarterback making checks. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Pucks it out of the air. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Takes a hit as he fires. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The clock will stop with his timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll go to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're looking to throw on second and short. Turns it loose. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That was a nice swap. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give out of the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense lining up for a first down play. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
He'll start this drive firing. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Creates a little room. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Quarterback adapted. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He makes a grab, and he's got a touchdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's small. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gregory. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. The corners are walked up tight. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. And it's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returns are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's not quite going to make it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Bond. And ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Makes the catch. That will. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games. Forget the heartbreakers. This play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.